Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohd Akhmal bin Abdul Malik, and today I am going to present about mini project of ECE431. In this video, it will consist 4 parts: introduction, coding explanation, result and conclusion. The objective of the mini project are to give students the experience on how to design and develop a fully functional C++ program in solving a problem. My equation is fx equal to log x plus log 10x. Range of x is 1 until 160.5 and step of x is 0.5. Let's go to coding. In this program, I will use IOStream, CMAT, IOManip, and FStream. This is I declare the void C1, void C2, void C3, void C4, void menu, and others. For the in this integer main, I put the cover page of my program that will provide my information, and I will use the switch case to spread for each question, which is case 1 is for question 1, case 2 for question 2, case 3 is for question 3, case 4 is for question 4. And let's start with the question 1, which is void C1. I declare the integer I, double x, double y, double k, double r, float q, float p. In this loop is to generate the value of fx of all value of x, which is this is equation log k plus log 10k. This is loop I equals integer I equals to 1, I less than 320, because range between 1 until 160.5, it got a 320 element. And after generate the value of fx, which is y, it will keep in array m, and it will start with x equals to 1, which is k, and will continue with 1.5 to 2.5 and continues on until 160.5. And next equation is to display the value of fx within the range of x entered by user, which is me. r equals to s minus 1.0 divided by 1.5. This is to get the index data that associate with the starting value of range. And q equals to t minus by 1.0 divided by 0.5. This is to get the index data that associate with the ending value of range. If r less than 1, q greater than 320, it will come out with invalid range. Else it will show you the range that entered by user, the range of fx that entered by user. And then this is to go back to the main menu, which I need to enter capital Y or Y. And for question 2, I use structure. As you can see, this is structure, struct for structure type. Question 2 is for the structure name, and beside the curly bracket, I declare the member structure. And this n is the structure variable. When structure variable is defined, only then the required memory is allocated by the compiler. For the first question of the question 2 is I need to find the average for the first 100 value of fx, and after that the value of average will added with each fx. As you can see, integer I equals to 1, I less than 100, and I plus plus. For the question 2, I need to find the standard deviation for the first 50 and the last 50 value of fx. As you can see, I equals to 1, I less than 50 is for the first 50 value, and I equals to 271 less than 320 is for the last 50 value to find the standard deviation. And then I add the two standard deviation, which is standard deviation 1 and standard deviation 2, and then the each value of fx will minus from the sum of two standard deviation. The last question for question 2 is I need to find the minimum value of the last 100 value of fx, which is I equals to, starting with I equals to 2 to 1, I less than 3 to 0. And after find the minimum value, each of fx will add up with the minimum value. And we go back to the main menu to go to the question 3. In this question 3, I will use the of theme to create and write a file, and the latest value of fx will save to this file named Akhmal.txt. And next question is I will use the if theme to read the value of fx from file, and I need to again display the value of fx that entered by user. But it just same with the question 1.2, but this time we just like to create a new array, and the range entered by user is based on the latest value of fx. And for the question 4, I need to divide the latest value of fx into 5 quantile, and each quantile need to show the maximum and minimum value, average value, and the standard deviation from each quantile. Let's run the program. This is the cover page that I tell you before. Let's enter the 1 for the question 1, and please enter the range of 1 until 160.5. If we start with 1, example, and 9, it will come out with invalid range because r less than 1. Go to back and try again. Start with 2 and 10, for example. Will come out with the value from fx. Let's go to the question 2. Question 2 is to find the average, which is 4.2 at 9. The standard deviation of first 50 value, the standard deviation of last 50 value, and lastly is the minimum value. And go to the question 3. If we enter the 3, then it will automatically to get the file name Akhmal. It will show you the latest value of fx. Let's try to find it. This is it will show you the value of fx from value of x equals to 1 until 160.5. Then we need to enter again the range, example 2. It will give you the value of range, but from the latest value of fx. Let's go to the last question, and this is the last question, which is I divide the value of fx into 5 quantile and show the average and standard deviation, maximum and minimum for each quantile. This is the end of the programming. For conclusion, I think I gained much knowledge from this mini project ECE431. I got to use all the things that I study for this whole sem. And lastly, I like to say the word from Thomas Jefferson: I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. That's all from me. Thank you.